making fluffy vegan pumpkin pancakes. Hi everyone and welcome to BEETMAS number 5. Today we're making fluffy vegan pumpkin pancakes. That was hard to say. I was gifted a huge pumpkin and I chopped it in half, gave half to my mother. Now I have half a huge pumpkin in my kitchen and I'm going to do all sorts of things with it. So you're probably going to see a lot of pumpkin during BEETMAS. So step into my kitchen and let me show you how I make them. I start with a cup of soy milk. I usually go for regular soy milk, but I used vanilla soy milk because that's what I had open in the fridge. To that I add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now we let that rest and get a big bowl. I should probably start with wet ingredients, but I never remembered, so I started with 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Then 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and 4 tablespoons of sugar. Give that a mix and then we're going in with the wet ingredients. Let's start with the reserved soy milk and lemon juice. Then add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and 1 cup of pumpkin puree. I'll show you how I make it one of these days, but you could probably get away with any kind of pumpkin puree you can find. Mix everything together. Before we cook the pancakes, let me thank John Shields, a big supporter of this channel, who just made a very generous donation. So I want to thank John for that, and I want to thank everyone who's ever donated or who's a Patreon. That's very cool of you, don't even have to watch until the end. Also, day 1 of BEETMAS, I asked everyone to subscribe and turns out we get to day 5 and I've lost 1 subscriber. This is very silly. Why has this happened? Where have you gone? We miss you already. Come back. Oh, that was actually funny. Back to the pancakes. Next we're going to heat a griddle or a frying pan to medium-high heat. I use about 1/4 of a cup of batter for each pancake and I spread it around. Don't worry, they'll still be high and fluffy pancakes, but this batter happens to be very thick. If you like your batter to be a little bit runnier, you can add half a cup of soy milk extra and it will be easier to pour. But I was looking for a thick, fluffy pancake, so that's why the batter is so thick. Ideally, you should cook this until you see bubbles. See these bubbles right here? Now flip them over and let them cook for an extra 2 or 3 minutes. So just check the bottom and when it starts to get some good color, it's probably done. If you use 1/4 of a cup as a measure, you'll get about 16 pancakes, a little bit like this, and this is how fluffy they are. Do you believe they're vegan? It's hard to believe, I'm sorry, but it's hard to believe. And is it possible to have a pancake video without syrup pouring? Well, here it is, the syrup pouring. Okay, thanks for watching until the end, that's very cool of you. Happy BEETMAS and see you tomorrow.